What do you call a spirit that's not yours? Nature spirit. Nacho spirit. Not your spirit. It works. It's there. It's funny. Laugh. What is up, cool kids? This is Joey here with VideosJoey Videos. This is episode 21 of our old school Runescape Ironman series. It's awesome! 21 episodes. We made it. We are doing the Nature Spirit quest. This is necessary for us to get fairy rings. It's awesome. I'm excited. Let's go. So the first thing I have to do in this quest is convince this dead guy that he's actually dead. That's kind of rude, and I wish I didn't have to do that, but I do. So, hey dead boy, you're dead, mother trucker. Next I have to go back to the start of this quest and get blessed. He said I didn't even sneeze. Ha! It's funny. Next, we have to collect some Mortmire fungus. We'll probably be doing this a lot later for Herblore, but for right now, we're just doing the quest. He led us into his little grotto, and now he's asking us to kill some ghosts. I love killing things. Call me Murder Joey Videos. All I do is kill, killing all the ghosts. All I do is kill. I'm better than most. All I do is kill every single day. All I do is kill while you even play. Okay, we have officially killed 3 ghast, and we have now beaten the Nature Spirit quest. We got a lot of experience points, which is really good, but more importantly, we are now ready to start Fairy Tale Part 1. Here we are in Draenor talking to a Master Gardener, getting ready to start the Fairy Tale Part 1. Let's do it. So in order to do this quest, we had to talk to 5 advanced gardeners. The first four had crazy harebrained ideas about why their crops weren't growing. And then this 5th guy comes up with a great idea. It must be the fairies. Let's see if he's right. Okay, we are back in Daenerys and we are trying to find the fairy queen, and she's not here. She's been replaced by the fairy godfather. Should we call him Cosmo? That sounds like a great name for a fairy godfather. I don't know why, I just really like the name. So the fairy godfather told us to come talk to Fair Enough, which I think is a funny name, and she is such a perfect character. She's like, are you a surgeon? Are you a doctor? Are you a medical professional? Can you do anything to help this sick queen? And we just say, no, we're a mighty adventurer. And it turns out that's exactly what Fair Enough needs, but it is a hilarious set of dialogue. I think the dialogue in this game just doesn't get enough credit. It's great. I love it. Let's go on our adventure. So the first thing we have to do is talk to this big, scary, dark wizard. He's so scary. I'm so scared. I'm frightened. He tells us to go find another guy who gives us 3 random items. Now these items can be really hard to find, but ours aren't too bad. Uncut ruby, Joger bones, and a king worm. Not a problem. Luckily we already had an uncut ruby, so that was easy. And then we went to the gnome stronghold and got a bunch of king worms. We only need 1 for the quest, but since we're going into Mortmire swamp, we need lots of extra copies because in the swamp, gas will kill all of our food, and we don't want rotten food, we want king worms. All that leaves is Joger bones, which is why we're here in Karamja killing a Joger. Once we get these bones, we'll be ready to finish up this part of the quest. Next, we went to the Nature Spirit without a Ghost Speak amulet, so we had to leave and come all the way back. Okay, this time we remembered our Ghost Speak amulet, and we are back with the Nature Spirit, and he's about to turn our secutors into magic secutors so we can get that bonus when we're farming, and more importantly, finish up this quest by killing the Tangleroot. The main annoying thing about killing the Tangleroot is we have to use the secateurs instead of any actually good weapon, and it also uses our farming level instead of just our strength level to calculate damage, but it's fine. We'll kill this guy, no problem. We got protect from melee and we're so strong. How hard can it be? It wasn't hard at all. And now we're back talking to Cosmo and we have finished the quest. Look at that, 3,500 farming XP. That's a level, and we got those magic sectors. This is a good quest. Even more important than all of those rewards though, we can now start Fairy Tale Part 2. We don't actually have to do anything for this one, we just want to start it so we can get the fairy rings. We tried talking to Cosmo to get the fairy rings, but he's ignoring us. I guess we have to do some of the quest. Oh no, Fairy Enough's grotto has been trashed. So Fairy Godfather / Cosmo has terrible dialogue that's impossible to read, but the important thing is after we found out that Fairy Enough's grotto had been attacked, he gave us access to the fairy rings. That means we can teleport. That means we can teleport around the map. We just used a fairy ring to the Fremennik Slayer dungeon. Not because I needed to come here, but it was just the only fairy ring code I could remember. We'll learn the rest of the codes and then we can use this all the time. It's gonna be awesome. OM goodness, we are on the forestry world and we are collecting some logs. We eventually need to get to where we can do magic logs for several different quests, but in the meantime, we're just chopping logs because I like wood. We're also going ahead and turning these willow logs into willow longbows as we go. We all about that fletch and EXP, mother trucker. Oh goodness, you will not believe this. Nobody thought we could do it, but here we go. Level 50 woodcutting. Only so many more levels till we hit magic logs. Don't worry, we are not done with the quest in this episode. Let's go ahead and talk to Veronica, hey sexy, and start the Earnest Chicken quest. So Professor Ottenstein says we need 3 things: a rubber tube, oil can, and a pressure gauge. Now the pressure gauge and the rubber tube are really easy to get. The oil can, a little bit annoying, but we'll get it no problem. The reason why the oil can is a pain in the ass to get is because we have to pull all these levers and open up all these gates. If I had Runescape on, this would be easy, but I don't. We're doing this the old-fashioned way. Okay, I cut out all my struggles because I was embarrassed about how long it took, but here we go. The gates are open, and here we go, grabbing that oil can, and the quest is just about done. I gave him the stuff, and oh goodness, look at that chicken change, and now we got some cash, I guess. That's a good reward, I don't care. The main reason why we did Earnest Chicken is so that we could start animal magnetism. Now we have to do some annoying things to get this one done, but we'll go ahead and start it now and do the rest of it tomorrow. But today is not over. We are gonna go ahead and get some dyes from this lady here in Drainer. This will help us with the quest we're gonna do today. And also the Ghost Ahoy quest I think needs a lot of dyes, and we'll use that to get the ectophile to help us get to Mauritania easier. Cut to a massive inventory full of dyes. Okay, we went ahead and got up here to General Wartface with our orange dye and our blue dye, and we are finally doing Goblin Diplomacy. Most people do this like the very first day of the game. We waited a while, but this will help us do the Recipe for Disaster quest, and it'll also help with the Death to the Dorgashin quest line. We got 2 quest lines that we can go ahead and get started now that we've done this easy free-to-play quest. That's what I'm talking about. Well, I say done, but we haven't officially finished it yet, but all we have to do is give our outfits to General Bentnose, and he has a little fashion show for us, and then at the end, they decide they all want to wear brown clothes the whole time. Look at that, we finally beat the hardest quest in the game. After finishing the hardest quest in the game, we're going to go ahead and kill the hardest monster in the game. That's right, sand crabs. Look at all of the progress we made this episode. We're up to level 977 total level, up to level 52 woodcutting. We're so strong. Thank you guys so much for watching. We are going to call this an episode. Make sure if you missed any of the episodes recently that you are checking out the playlist that's popping up on screen now. Thank y'all. Bye.